Welcome to another stream, which today we've got an odd thing. Hopefully I'm live. Yeah, it should be live. I mean, it says so in OBS. But an odd thing has happened. I mentioned this in my comments because I noticed it about a little bit later than midday my time today. Um, but YouTube videos aren't appearing because I do uploads at least 3 times a day. So obviously here you can see all the uploads for today because today is one of the days where it's 4 uploads instead of 3. And oh, my phone volume was on. Because I'll mention what else happened in my day later. But first bug thing. So yeah. So here it's normal. It's how it's supposed to be. It shows my uploads. For today. That being 8 hours ago. Was about 12 o'clock midday was when I noticed the first of the bugs, which is they're not appearing here. They're for some reason, no matter how much I refresh. This is also the same on my phone. Those 2 videos, I for some reason completely invisible here. It seemed like the bug only affected potentially those 2 videos and nothing else. So my best estimate is 12 p.m. Australian time would have been when the bug was potentially happened, and now it's fine. Like, it lasted for potentially up to 4 hours since that one, or the Among Us one also got affected. But yeah, fun. 2 of my videos got fudged over because of a bug. So yeah, I might as well, do a community post to get those videos out because they got screwed over by this very odd bug. But yeah. What the? And I'm like certain of my videos here, like, what the hell? What the hell? YouTube. Now I've got to search myself because of that. YouTube. It's just one of those days. Oh good, it doesn't even show in order, it just shows random ones. That's great. That's excellent. I'm going to need the actual URLs, which I can't get from there. That's excellent design. Good job, YouTube. Can I add more? I can only do one. That sucks. That's really annoying. That is just kinda annoying. Fun bugs. Oh, and I've got to get the other one. So, out of like traits I could have got, I got one of the worst bad traits. Oh man. Anyway, now those are two are done. Hopefully everything else should be fine. God damn it, YouTube, like, there's a big gap here between those that, two videos got affected. What is YouTube doing sometimes? Anyway, on to actual meat and potatoes of what I actually wanted to do. VRChat, VR. And I'll turn off display capture, change to game capture once it launches. VRChat, you're gonna launch. There we are. But yeah, just a odd bug. YouTube being YouTube, I guess. I don't know how widespread it is, because I can only, check my phone and my computer, so that's only 2 devices, but still, one, could be a coincidence, but 2's a pattern. Like, you need at least 2 to start to form a pattern, so it is what it is. I can't worry about that. Just that bug added on to my stress today. The other thing today was, potentially doing an interview. Potentially. Didn't happen. But the potential of one. But here's what I really want to talk about, the good thing for VRChat. Finally going on to the good news instead of weird bugs, bad news stuff. Yo, a floating drone, Charlie? Yeah. I mean, a wrong thing. I mean, let me get out the camera. I mean, Charlie is definitely quite a different drone model. But it's fitting that it was an official say-on map that Charlie began as a character. But the thing is, they're back. They're back. The maps are back, although one odd thing is for some reason they're not like public, which is like odd. They're only here in this one. I might turn down the sound a little bit. But they're only accessible by this world. Like they're it's not like how it was in the past, so bit of an odd choice. And I do want to do a recording for this. So yeah, but I just want to say this, like before doing a recording bit, that it's just kind of weird, even though I'll just say it all again in the recording. But yeah, bit odd. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing WDKS at least as much as I can today on stream, just out of character, no in character stuff. But I do definitely want to do stuff in character, because that means I can finally return to WDKS. I could do Santa Amelia again, but I already kind of did, but it's still a possibility. There's the elevator. I never did that as Michael. it's not the most interesting one, but still it's something. The scare zone I only used for, like, I never really did it in character, but I did use one of the scare zone areas for one of my backrooms episodes. It was either episode it was either level 6, 7, or 8. So I forget which one it is. Oh, it was number 8. This one. Because this is like one of the areas where it's like spider area or scary, and yeah. Yeah. I did do at least a little bit of that. But I may be able to use more of those, like, areas since they're, like, small areas. Each one being, like, its own fear. Like, those areas, those small areas could be useful for future things, because I only used the one so far, so there's still like a dozen more that I could potentially use. One thing I definitely want to do at some point is Unshared Destination, but that will take 4 hours to get through it all, because it takes about an hour per chapter. So, you know, that's going to be a hefty episode. That episode is going to be either 4 hours or longer. That episode will be potentially as long or longer than the longest episode I have on my channel so far. Well, technically it's not out yet again, an insane, you know, schedule, but it'll be basically as long as the Alan Wake American Nightmare episode, which is, if I remember correctly, 4 hours and 15 minutes. So since it takes a little over an hour per chapter, it probably land almost equal or slightly over. So yeah, it could be, you know, the longest. It's definitely a potential for the longest thing. Then we have Lost Teddies. I've never done this on as Michael or anything. But yeah. And I don't know if I ever will, but it's still interesting. WTKS, that's one I definitely didn't want to return to, especially with its importance. There's a level 2. The Dead Space one is not ready yet. And not to mention there's the HDS collection, which, like, was going to be the place where the Evil Steward arc would have taken place if it happened all the way back in, 2021. That's the map that this was the map series that, you know, Kim had chosen to use for it. But obviously with it being removed and all that, and also, you know, the Rogers friend group, you know, falling apart, until recently, you know, forming back together, although I don't know if Yag and Riku or Blue will ever return to their characters, but at least they have, you know, there's the potential that they'll do characters at some point in the future. Who knows when, but that doesn't matter. But yeah. So yeah, this is the second thing that has returned from that time where everything seemingly fell apart. Like, first, you know, Rogers, the friendship group broke apart, and now it only recently reformed together, sort of, except for Pete, but and people probably never join back. Like, yeah, again, I don't have bad blood towards Pete, but yeah, it's just unlikely unless Pete, you know, seriously changes, like, that will ever reform back to the original state. But yeah, but yeah, so like last month was when that happened, and now this month this happened. It's like, what will happen next? Like, things that I lost in 2021 suddenly coming back 2 years later. I don't want to jinx the universe, but there's definitely one thing I would like back. And I did this as a video recently, which is on my friend Trickyster. He was a good friend of mine, and I'm uncertain if he did or did not commit suicide, which is not fun, and, you know, mental problems are never fun, and life is sometimes not fun. But with everything that's been happening recently, like, I never thought, you know, the Rogers friend group would ever form back together, but here I stand corrected for the most part. Even if it's not exactly the same, it's still, you know, reformed in a way. And I never thought official Seance maps would be back, and yet here I stand corrected again. So I'm hoping by some miracle of, you know, God, you know, like some absolute miracle, you know, that somehow Trickyster is alright and I will see him again, hopefully soon. I mean, if the pattern is anything to go by, like last month, you know, Rogers came back this month. I have a feeling like it'll either be October, if not October, November. I don't want to jinx the universe here, but this is the most hopeful I've been in a long time. Like these things coming back all at the same time is just, it's crazy, and it seemed impossible. But the fact that it's happening is like, I want to believe that Tricky is alright. I mean, not that I ever didn't believe, But now more than ever, I want to believe in a miracle. I want to believe that something good can happen, you know. Now more than ever, I want to believe, you know. I want to believe. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna record the video bit now. Oh yeah, and I don't need to be Michael. I can just be normal thing. I can't turn personal face mirror on for some reason. I don't know what messed with my settings with the new install, but whatever. Oh, it's... Why the hell is it that? I'd rather it there. So I can adjust the size? Oh. %50's pretty good. Ba 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 ba. But yeah, let's record the video bit. Literally talking to the void. And I do have my stats set, yep. It never changes. It's kind of sad that it's always on streaming and, you know, like, despite, you know, these are technically, you know, my friends, like, a lot of them I haven't spoke to in, like, forever, like, they're just cool people that I've met at this point, like, some, at one point, you know, I was closer to, like, all of them, but, you know, eventually you find, you know, the friends that you stay with the longest, like, some people are just chill people that, you know, won't be long time friends, so I guess that's just life. Some friends are just brief. It's sort of sad, but at least, you know, they're still there in my friends list, so, you know, it's not completely sad, just it's, you know, history. You know, it was fun times, but, you know, eventually those ended and things changed. But yeah, it is just sort of like sad looking at, like, God, like in comparison to the old days, I feel kind of lonely in VRChat whenever I log on, because I don't want to bother them, because I'm like, I'm the person to be like, I don't want to bother these people if they're doing something else and I haven't talked to them in forever, so yeah. It just becomes a thing where longer and longer passes and it becomes more awkward to even say hi anymore. So yeah, maybe that's just a fault of me, but you know, it is what it is, you know. And yeah, but yeah.
Greetings.
This drone. Okay. The drone is just stuck in the corner there. Greetings! Oh, that poor robot. But yeah. I mean, there's been many interesting things that have happened in VRChat. Things that I'm surprised even could happen in any way, in any video game. Like, VRChat is unique. But yeah, anyway, I better do the video bit that I want to do. So yeah. Anyway, let's begin. So yeah. But yeah, it's just all that history and past long gone. Hello, welcome to this video on something great. Official Seon has brought, you know, the maps back to VRChat and has, you know, basically returned to VRChat. So, I want to, you know, give my own personal history and experience with, you know, official Seon's maps and stuff, and also say some other things like other stuff that may be nitpicky, but yeah. And also, if you're seeing this official Seon, I mean, I'll probably link to the channel using an @ thing, whatever. In the description. But yeah, if you're seeing this official Seon, hi. I like the things you've made. That they're very important to me, and probably, you know, to a lot of other people. But you know, I want to cover my own personal history with these maps and stuff in this video. But yeah, official Seon, if you are seeing this, please stick through the video, because I do have some things to say, even though they are kind of nitpicky, but I just want to mention them. I'll mention one straight away. Is why are the worlds not public? Just seems like an odd choice. Like, I mean, they're here in the hub world, but just why aren't they anywhere else? You know, public. I can understand like having a hub world, like it's very useful, but I don't know. It's just my own personal nitpick. Anyway, let's just cover, you know, my history with maps. I never really got into the Huggy Dungeon series. I've barely played the maps. Like, I've played a little bit of, I think, some of them, like probably part 1 and the earlier parts, but not much history here. It's mainly in the other maps that I have more history and experience, especially with Rogers, which I'll get back to. But let's quickly head upstairs to, I guess, start with Dead Space VR. I only like played it like once or twice. I don't remember how good it was or not, but from what little memory I do have, like, it seemed alright, but I didn't really play as much. It's not really one of my memories like, I've played the elevator, but it's not like one of the memories. Also the scare zone, but it's not one of the most important memories. Lost Haze I also played, but it's not as important to me. But I know one of my friends was really sad when it was gone, so they were quite upset. So yeah, I definitely need to tell them that's back after I'm done doing this video and live stream, since this was done on live stream. But yeah, definitely need to tell Jeff about that. But let's get into the actual 3 main ones that I have the most history with. I feel like I should cover Unshattered Destination first, since it's not tied to the Rogers stuff. Which Rogers is my character, well, Riku's character originally, but sort of became my character, and I've changed and added on to the lore of Rogers, although the base is still created by Riku. So yeah, technically mine, technically Riku, but yeah, it's definitely become more mine. But at Unshattered Destination, this map is a great map, 4 hours long, which is like wow. And the spoilers, kind of boss fight at the end was kind of hard, but I got through it eventually. But yeah, also one thing is that like girl looks like one of my living darkness creatures. Darkness, white eyes. I always have to mention a thing if it looks like the living darkness. This is contract of me, I guess. So yeah, let's cover WDKS and then Sad Amelia, since these ones are the more important ones. I love WDKS. This one is definitely my favorite. This one is the favorite. This is like, it's the starting point of like the character Charlie in my series. Like part of the Rogers series before it fell apart, because as 2021 was, June was when it fell apart, and then not long after that, when was it exactly? I can't even remember what month exactly the maps were removed from VRChat, if it was in 2021 or 2022, but when the maps were removed, after already suffering that loss, the loss of the Rogers friend group, losing this, which was tied to that memory, these maps played, Sad Amelia, which I'll get to, and WDKS played, a pivotal role in the story of Rogers, and also Michael being, my main character, the character I created, and is, always been mine, not just, Rogers, which was, technically Riku's character and whatever, but, yeah. So losing this, right after, losing Rogers, it was a painful time. not to put any guilt on you if you're watching Official Saiyan, just it was just a bunch of bad events that just happened to follow each other. And now the reverse is happening. First, I lost Rogers, then these maps were gone, and now the reverse is happening. Like, my group of friends, that made Rogers has kind of reformed, except for one member, but I've already mentioned that before in other videos, and live streams. So if you want to know more about that, you can just ask me. Obviously I won't reveal everything, but just the general gist of everything. But like now the reverse is happening. I lost Rogers, then these maps were gone, and now the friend group that created Rogers is back, and then these maps come back. It's the reverse. It's like everything is repairing itself, So I've definitely been, very happy right now, like gaining the things back that I once lost, it feels good, So having these back as well, it helps, heal that wound, even though at this point it's more of, technically, a scar. It's healed over, but, the memory is still there. But yeah, it's definitely helped a lot. But yeah, WDCast was one of the maps. Let's cover why Sad Amelia is important. This one is particularly important because even though it's not my favorite Official Saiyan map, since that's, WDKS, this one was the one for the last adventure of Rogers. This is where it all ended, in this map, and it was probably one of the most planned out, well, not planned out, but involved episodes, because I added the whole, choose your own path situation into it, where during it there was choices that would, affect the ending. The first few choices don't really matter. They only change up the dialogue slightly in the start bit. So the first choices, no matter what you do, lead back to the main event at Sad Amelia. But the end choices, like that I had in that video, was what led to the 4 different endings. So, this map to be, the literal last thing of Rogers before it all fell apart, made this map even more impactful, It's a important map to me, It has a lot of history attached to this one. Not to discount, WDCast, because it has other things like the introduction of Charlie and other characters that I would make, reoccurring, like Mrs. Filcher. Sorry, Official Saiyan, if you're seeing this, I kind of stole Mrs. Filcher and made her. She's the I need to remember correctly. I think she's the mother of Frank Filcher, who is definitely my own character. But she's the mother of Frank Filcher, who created KFN, another one of my ideas. Joking off, KFC, but instead of, KFC, it's Kentucky Fried Nachi. So, yeah, Frank, made a group called KFN to sell nachi as a food, but eventually he ended up getting sent to a void with a bunch of nachis, and then somehow he becomes, a mad scientist after being captured, and he tries to escape, and some time stuff goes on, and weird time stuff. So by the time he's returned, as an old man, mad scientist sort of deal, and has involvement with Time War. So technically Frank's stolen, technically more from Time War than anything to do with official Ceylon. So yeah, Frank Filcher is tied to Time War more, although yeah, again, there's stuff that made him my own unique character. He just happens to be the Frank from Time War, because I just thought that would be funny if it's all like tied together. And that way it differentiates him from, Sky's character Frank being Stoner Frank. Not to mention the other Frank that didn't live as long. Well, they're technically still alive, but not very utilized as a character. Being Frank the ODST, the squad mate of the rookie from the ODST. God, my series. The web connects everywhere. The web is forever spinning. Yeah. So yeah, if you do ever see this video, official say on, I stole Mrs. Filch, kinda. I mean, yeah, again, I added on to Mrs. Filch, but, yeah. I mean, yeah, it is what it is, I guess. I mean, technically, every idea in humanity is technically stolen, so, but I do try to do my own things with wherever I make a running character. But yeah, back to talking about Sad Amelia. Yeah, this map, seeing that was technically, the end of, Rogers, even though I technically, take up the mantle of the character of Rogers myself, but the true old style Rogers episodes, the best Rogers episodes, that all ended with Sad Amelia. So it was literally a fitting end for, it was literally sad. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah. That is my experience with these maps. These maps mean a lot to me, and I'm glad they're back, When they were removed, I was like, why did you remove them? Like, why remove all your hard work? Why, take away all that hard effort, you know, you put into something and just rip it all away. Like, that's something I never really understood, you know, at the time. But I'm glad it's back, so, you know, it's good that it's back, and I'm happy. But yeah, I'm glad it's all back, and yeah. But yeah, I think that'll end the video segment. Yeah, again, this was live streamed, so the rest of the live stream is, you know, available. But yeah, on the live stream I'm going to be doing WDKS, so yeah. But for the video side, that's later once I get to editing and uploading it. Yeah, peace and thank you Official Seon, if you're seeing this. I'm very happy that's all back. But yeah, anyway, peace to those watching the video later. Alright, anyway, now out of video mode, let us do WDKS. Oh wait, that's gonna be a public instance, ain't it? That's something I should have brought up in the video, since they're technically not public, only through the hub world. Also, this is copyright. I'm gonna mute it for now. Even though I do like the Resident Evil song, up and took my soul. Anyway, I can't play it because it's copyrighted, I'm pretty certain. But yeah, but that brings up another issue, since you know, the other words are technically, you know, unlisted, like WDKS that I'm currently in. That means you can't create an instance that's Friends Plus unless you already launch it. So yeah, I can do one now, but it just means that I have to do an extra step before, you know, it. So even though it's a nitpick, but it's still like a fair point, like but yeah. Am I tall enough? But yeah, it is kind of a nitpick. Hopefully it should be fine. Hopefully it should be fine. But yeah, it's just kind of an inconvenience. Anyway, now we're doing a Star Wars with, you know, the wolves coming in. Oh no, the wolves are coming in. It's the trash compactor. Oh no. Oh my god. Anyway, I probably can turn the sound back on. Since I'm not gonna get copyrighted anymore. Yo, it's the nuns. How you all going, nuns? Emus, what? Okay. Wait, I want to do a bit since, you know, this was a bit. Oh, hello there, nuns! You know, Raj is annoying the nuns. Hello there again, nuns. It's me, your favorite detective, Rogers. I'm back. I love Detective Rogers. Hello. Hey, look, Michael. One of them are standing up. I love Rogers. It's a shame Boop Boop was never in this episode. I feel like Boop Boop could have had potential. Like, Boop Boop will meet the nuns. Anyway. Oh yeah, here's jump scare. Yeah, very spooky. Also, hi Mrs. Filcher. We'll get to you later. So yeah, see you ahead, Mrs. Filcher. Also, I see what they mean by like the ghost hair. Mrs. Filch isn't see-through, but the hair is like ghost hair.
You accepted your gateway to hell. It is time to enter your nightmare. Come close so we can accept your soul.
Damn, they're stealing my soul. Oh, I need to bring something up real quick. Because I did do... Oh, I didn't even mention that in the video. Oh, I forgot. I'm gonna have to record a little bit at the end. Also, one more thing at the end of the video I forgot. WDKS, this room, I made a tribute map, kind of tribute map. Let's launch it real quick. Even though it's not impressive as this room with this,
based upon fears that WDK has requested. All of this is designed to be localized. We want you to be scared. We want you to suffer.
Well, I'm not going to suffer just yet. But I made adding this on to the end of the video, a WDKS tribute, which this room is. Obviously nowhere in comparison to that room. Like, the lighting is weird, not good lighting at all. You can see that I ripped the texture, like I think from one of my videos. I took it from one of my videos, so it doesn't have all the detail of the actual like weird small letters. So it doesn't have the detail and it's all non-functional. What happens after it is just something for my character Michael, and yeah. At this point, it's obvious that this was done by Boop Boop Rogers. But yeah, this whole message is only meant for Michael, my character, for my video. And also, this is just to be like, here's Boop Boop's realm, and ooh, so mysterious. So yeah, like, yeah, so yeah. So that there would be some thing behind here, because, you know, if there was nothing here, it'd be kind of an anti-climax, but having that lead to the other map that I made, I think was, you know, interesting for my story, but not really anything to do with, you know, being a tribute to, you know, WDKS. Yeah, again, being my favorite map. And yeah, this world was inspired by something totally different. This was inspired by a level in the beginner's guide. I think it's literally like the first level where it's like a CS source map, and it has like colored floating boxes in the map, so that's why I inspired this off of. But yeah, this has nothing to do with, you know, tribute. And yeah, but yeah, that is it. The extra bit at the end of the video that I didn't realize. And I guess I might as well put one last small other nitpick, is that since, you know, in the hub world, when you go into one of the portals, it launches, you know, a public version of, you know, WDKS or whatever map. And that means if you want to create a Friends Plus version, you then have to do that once you're in the world. But yeah, that's just another little nitpick. But yeah, again, sorry, say on if you're watching this later. Just, it is a little bit of a bugging me thing. Anyway, yeah, again, ending off the video, there shouldn't be anything else that needs to be added on, hopefully. So yeah, end of the video segment again, ×2. Alright, now that's recorded. Back to WDKS. Which now I have to... God, another nitpick. I have to go to the hub so I can launch WDKS, so I can launch WDKS again. Oh man. Anyway, we shall finally get on track and do WDKS. I mainly want to get to Mrs. Filch's thing.
I was raised in a deep dark hole.
Wait, it's invite?
With no parole.
Oh, it's invite.
They locked me up and took my soul.
I thought it would be a public one. But yeah, that's unexpected. Okay, then my nitpick is null and void. I just made an assumption. Whoops. I'm not going to record another end bit just because I realized that. So you know, it is what it is. We're continuing forward and not looking backwards. Except when I look backwards here to trigger the jump scare, but you know, whatever.
You've accepted your gateway into hell. It is time to enter your nightmare. Come close so we can accept your soul.
Anyway, let's properly listen to this now.
My name is Amy, version 1.0, designed by official Seong himself. And you will go through 4 different experiences based upon fears that WDKS requested. All of this is designed to be localized. We want you to be scared. We want you to suffer. We want you to lose your mind. I am getting ahead of myself. Take a seat in the chair and get ready. We hope you enjoy the experience. Have a scary day.
Because yeah, there's like little letters and numbers, as you can see. Anyway, let's get along in the adventure at the hospital.
Dude, why didn't you listen to me, man? I told you we shouldn't have trespassed this place. Why you gotta be like this? I chickened out because I believe the rumors. You probably don't. I'm getting out of here, man. Sorry.
Little skate cat. Nah, he's fair enough to run. Also, I want to do the gag with, you know, Stuart's phone, like, oh, Stuart's always losing their phone. Hey there. I guess the ghost is scared of me. Hello there, creature. This sounds like an old, creaky house. But, yeah. Ooh, so spooky. So spooky. This literally does not scare me. A lot of horror doesn't. You have to go back. Ooh. I'm just so used to horror. But yeah, I mean, that is the odd occasion where I'm actually scared. It's the twitching Mac and the dancing Mac and look, it's a dancer. Oh, I love that righteous line. It's a dancer. Oh, so spooky. I'm gonna snap your neck. Can you not put your legs around my head? You were flying rather high. And now no more phone. Only blood. The blood. Hello. Hola. Amigo. Do not murder me, please. Oh no, I'm dead. I've been murdered. I've been goddamn murdered. I've been murdered. Oh no. Oh no, it's the hands. It's the hands. Oh no. Now we're on to the main show here. Mrs. Felcher.
Mrs. Felcher? According to the records, this should be the right place. I'm your new caretaker. Could you... Mrs. Felcher? Are you here? Looks like no one's been here for months.
Mrs. Filcher, I'm here.
Shouldn't there be a paper somewhere? A list of things to do? I shouldn't just explore the house. I know it must be here somewhere. This must be the list of rules. I should probably just keep this with me. Wait, that came from upstairs.
Mrs. Filcher.
Ah, Mrs. Felcher. Pleased to make your acquaintance. My name's Ryan. I'm your new caretaker and I...
No time for chit-chat, dear. You have to follow the rules specifically.
Right, let's get to it. So, according to the rules on the time schedule, it's already your bedtime.
Good old
so,
Mrs.
turn off the
Felcher.
lights?
That is right, dear. Make sure to follow the rules in a specific order.
Wait, what happens if I screw up the rules?
Bad things, child. Bad things.
You have a good night, Miss Felcher.
Oh, I need to recreate this joke. since this is one of my favorite jokes, even though it's a bit dated now. Because, you know, COVID's mainly gone now, but I see quarantine's gone pretty rough. Oh, I love that joke. It's kind of dated, but I love it. The memories. The memories. Memories of Rogers. Let me out. Oh yeah, I need to turn off the light.
That was odd. I mean, the way she said it caught me off guard.
I gotta be Rogers for
Anyway,
this.
let's get on with this list.
Don't worry, random citizen, I am here to help. Detective Rogers on the case. Ooh, light switch. Oh, hell yeah. Anyway, gotta check on Miss Felcher. Mrs. Felcher, you doing alright up there? Mrs. Felcher? Alright. Gotta make this resume. You're looking a little bit red, Mrs. Felcher. Oh, that's another classic line. Mrs. Felcher? Mrs. Felcher, you should be doing that. Oh, no one can fight over the bed this time. Bed for me.
What's going on? What happened to the lights? Mrs. Filcher?
Don't worry, citizen. Detective Rogers is on the case. Kill Mrs. Filcher. Yeah, again, another classic line. Alright. Mrs. Filcher, I shall kill you with fire. Are you not into that? Mrs. Filcher, you must die, you must realize. Don't hide, Mrs. Filcher. Death must come for us all. And yours will come with arson. And maybe some other things. Down where, Mrs. Filcher? Oh, the key is upstairs. Now time for a classic Rogers and Stewart line. Are you alright there, Mrs. Filcher? Do you need life support? Then Stewart's like, I don't think she has a life support. I miss Rogers. Oh, now we're here to this part. Which, if I remember correctly, it's this one. No, this one. No, this one. Finally got it. Third time's the charm. I remember this part specifically because this is where I fell out of the map as Michael and had to go through the whole damn map again. Anyway, let's continue as Rogers, doing a skit. Mrs. Filch, I lost my candle. It's rather
Thank you
dark.
for taking care of me, dear. Until next time.
Yes, until next time, Mrs. Filcher. Mike will probably try to kill Miss Filcher. Mount Everstone? More like Mount Everbad Bridge design.
Dangerous position. Get up the bridge before you fall to your death. Walk back slowly the same way back to the cliff so we can pick you up. Keep going, you're going to be fine.
Anyway, first I quickly want to change to this to do, this. All of this. So, I am speed, or I am slow. Anyway. Anyway, back to normal for now. Hey, SCP Foundation, save me!
Wait, what is that?
Get off this bridge now. It's one of the Wendigos. Stay still. It won't. Oh, Jerry, we have to get out of here. Now.
No, not Jerry! Jerry! No! Jerry! Jerry just continually gets screwed over. Jerry's one of Kim's characters.
We crashed. We need immediate backup. Who's this? Are you near? You found a walkie-talkie. You're that person from the bridge. I'm near the helicopter. Just follow the fire.
Alright.
Oh my god. I think they know where you are. One of them just entered the forest. Towards you.
Time to run. Time to run. Yeah, poor Jerry. Because Jerry is like you know
We can see you. Are you okay? We've located your
kinda
position. We need to find a spot to land safely. Meet us on
kinda
the other side of this forest so we can pick you up. Be careful.
gets Bella. I kinda want my own character named Jerry, honestly.
What are you doing here in the first place? This place is off limits for the public. You could have been killed. We will get you to safety. Those things are... I mean, we're human before. They're called Wendigos, and we'll do anything to protect their sacred land. We have our camp set up ahead near the mines. Stay calm as we bring you to safety.
Alright.
What the? Stay in the helicopter. Don't come out. Mayday, Mayday. Camp Bravo has been breached. We need backup right now. Alright, listen to me. Stay in the helicopter and don't come out.
I'm exiting. Poor man. Nothing gonna stop me. And here's one of the parts where Michael was like shooting at them, but it was really for no reason. Also, there's the trapdoor jump scare, but I ain't doing that. It's just a waste of time. Trying to grab me. Also, another jump scare thing where you look behind. Oh yo, it's time for the return of Rogers the Vlogger. Can I... Hey guys, it's me, Rogers the Vlogger. We appear to be at some sort of school. I'm gonna investigate it. Let's go hunting for stuff. Time for some classic Rogers.
他们欺负你，而你和他们是同一伙的。
What? Didn't realize this was like in another language.
做错一个决定，那就是你进来了这个地方。
This is way creepier than I remember it. I don't remember. Also, my name. It's nice you call me out. Personally, because yeah, and if you don't know, my name's Sebastian. It's just one of those, haha, kind of funny. Oh, creepy door. It sounds like it came from that way, but in reality, I think it came from, yeah, over here. Also, who's Jeremiah?
捉迷藏吗？记得多好，老鼠老鼠。
And that's the line where Rogers would say, "You're not very good at hiding." Then goes to the kids and like, "What are you doing in here?" Time to pull the thing. Alright. I mean, to be fair, it's been like 2 years since I last played this, since the map's been gone. I'm not afraid of anything! Alright. Time for this bit. Alright. My name isn't Jeremiah, it's Rogers. That's what I would say.
Thank you for testing this experiment. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did not panic for a bit or even got scared for a little, then you are the one we have been looking for. A stone-cold soul who fears nothing. Good job to you. However, if you did get scared, then you were perfectly human. And we are glad to know you survived all the way till the end. We've had a couple of people die on the way, but we don't speak of that. We hope you enjoyed this world. Also, I would like to thank the WDKS squad for requesting this world to be made. You guys are amazing. Be on the lookout for more horror worlds made by official Saiyan. Have a scary day.
And that is it. At least for that map. Tell where do you go? That was a trip down memory lane.
Greetings.
probably won't be doing a Sam Melia. It's definitely one of those more full-on visual maps, so yeah, I don't want anyone to accidentally get sick. I think I'll do the scare zone next. Show off a bit of it, and then yeah. Then I may do a little bit of a Mori, because I don't really have anything else for this stream. This is just a short stream. But I gotta wait for this. Alright, into the scare zone.
You have entered the scare zone. Welcome and enjoy your stay.
Yeah, I understand the disclaimer. Let's show the one that I did use, which was the spiders one. Even though that's technically the second one, I'm still gonna show it first. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a audio clip for this. Also, those are some loud ass spiders. Calm down with your legs. Honestly, I'm being driven crazy more by the sound of their legs than anything else. I'm not even scared. This is just Australia. This is just average day in Australia. Halls of the Silent. Which one was this one? Oh, it's this one. It's the Yandere one. Hey there. You can literally not hurt me. Oh, I'm still Rogers. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, don't smile at me with. Oh, worlds can lock your avatar hearts. I didn't even know that was a feature. Huh. Nah. Bye. Limbs. The limbs. Limbs. Oh, the limbs. The limbs. Did I go the wrong way? I went the wrong way. Excuse me, limbs. I'm just going over here. Like, a lot of these are just very short things. Oh yeah, and then we got FNAF. I literally just got goddamn FNAF. But also you can just walk out. And then there's also FNAF 2 over here. But yeah, and you can just walk into the area. Bonnie, chill. Yo, it's Freddy. Yo, Freddy Fazbear. What's your favorite pizza? Oh, you're not gonna say, oh yeah. Hey, Chica. Oh yeah, the garden. This one is literally just moth. Which, to be fair, moths do kind of suck. I would know. I've been recently annoyed by a moth in my room. So, you know, yeah, the moth saga does continue.
Welcome to the carnival. Try to find your way out, but keep in mind, don't be clogging around right now, or else.
Yeah, I don't want to do your little maze thing. Not even afraid of clowns. The maze one's a little bit annoying. Let's instead move on to Barney the dinosaur. Barney the dinosaur.
Silently with a broken heart in a hater's job for me. Oh, that's like we all
Oh. Never mind, Barney killed me. Oh. I was able to sneak behind him before. Damn you, Barney. What? How the hell did you see me? I'm like nowhere near you. Yeah, the AI is a bit broken on that one, to be fair. Oh yeah, and then we got just the ocean, aka like Mark's, you know, mortal enemy, and you have to avoid sharks. This one's also kind of bull. Ah yes, and then the classic mannequins. And to be fair, these are some pretty creepy mannequins. Oh, so spooky, so spooky. Hello, friend. Alright. Then we've got church. The return of the nuns! Nun friends! I've got to be Rogers for this. Yo, it's the nuns! What's up, nuns? I knew you missed me. After last time. Yeah, you all love me. You all love Rogers. Oh, you love Rogers. Ooh, ghost nuns. Ghostar, the savior to the city. Since the 1894 catastrophe, monstrous robot. Gotta do the Ghostar bit. Oh yeah, and here's the one where you can torture friends. Oops, I just took drugs. This be a perfect place to take Stoner Frank. I'm definitely gonna use this for Stoner Frank if I do anything with Sky. And then there's the whole ride thing, but I'm not gonna do the whole ride thing. I mean, it's short anyway, but I'm just briefly going through each one. Oh yeah. Seon hates this one, and I kind of don't like this one either. That you have to literally search every single room for a key. Like, you have to search every single one, because if you accidentally miss in any of the rooms, you have to go back and search through like all the rooms again, and it's really annoying. Also, not to mention the really annoying... Oh, there it is. Oh, you see, that was easy. But most of the time, it's not usually found in the first few rooms. It usually takes absolutely forever. Kinda annoying. Oh yeah, and then we have literally just Resident Evil. Because you got straight up lickers from Resident Evil. But yeah. Ah, yeah, then...
You anymore. You're worthless. How could you do this to me?
Then we have the Void.
You're a waste of my time. I only used you.
I thought we were friends.
You're the reason my life is miserable now.
Do you truly think I ever liked you?
It was all fake.
I thought I was important to you. Failure.
You know, if you would just do as I say, I wouldn't have to hurt you.
You're right where you belong.
This one is just an awful one, though. It's another maze sort of situation, and it just kind of sucks. Then chains. This one's actually kind of fun. Red rooms. Because this is the only one where it's the only one that's kind of unique. Because one person's the hunter and everyone else is prey. So one person's hunter. One person's hunter, everyone else is prey. Roger, so slay them all. Slay them all. Okay, bad. Yeah, that's the scare zone. I probably won't be streaming for too much longer. Yeah, that's the end of that, probably. I do want to show off my progress in Amori. Because I've been, you know, slowly playing through the game. How many hours? Technically, 28. But that's not exactly accurate to in-game time that I've played. Because it shows differently, I think. Because how much is in-game? So I need to adjust it slightly. There we are. Because technically it's 27. Whatever. Basically almost everyone is level 38 except Hero since I saved him after doing some grinding. Because yeah, at the last resort I did some grinding. Because I saw Pluto expand, I was like, I'm probably gonna lose this fight if I don't get leveled up enough. So yeah. So if I do eventually, you know, play this, it's a level, wow. I've already turned it down like a few times. This is like the third or fourth time I'm changing the audio. I don't want it too quiet, but obviously I want it not blaring in my ears. If I need to change it again, I will, but yeah, I'm slowly, I think, getting closer to the end, because I'm down to 2 days left, and from as far as I can tell, like once I've done this section, I think I'll be down to 1 day left, which will be, you know, beginning of the end. But yeah, but yeah. Don't really have much else to say. I guess I should probably do at least something in the game. Oh, that finally unlocked for whatever arbitrary reason. Because I kind of figured out what it's trying to say after long enough. It says, welcome to Black Space. But once there was enough of it, I kind of figured it out. But for the beginning bit, I didn't even know what it was. But yeah, soon should be beginning of the series, not on this weekend, but either sometime during next week, which is iffy because I'll probably be doing Synergy with Sky, but most likely not this weekend, but the next coming weekend probably will be here when I finally do begin. Which hopefully should give me enough time to hopefully finish it off, since I am getting closer to the end. At least from what I believe, but I don't know exactly. For all I know, I might only be halfway right now. But yeah. But yeah, that'll probably do it for the stream. So yeah. It's been a, you know, overall average day. Some good stuff, some bad stuff. It is what it is. Life will be how it is, but yeah. That will do it for the stream. And yeah, sorry, I didn't really show off Mori, but it's one of those games that should be, you know, experienced for yourself, which I'm definitely gonna, you know, say at the beginning of any stream where I have a Mario, at least before, you know, at the beginning of the section where I start playing a Mario, because yeah, again, I may be, you know, doing Jimmy first, and yeah, which reminds me of something. That reminded me of something I need to do. I'm definitely going to be exiting Amori. Probably get to play it later, but I need to prepare for something else. Another idea I have. But yeah, that will do it for the stream. So yeah, peace, thank you, and yeah, until next time, peace, thank you, and yeah, that is it.